Hi everyone, this is ÇİİDEM SAYAR speaking. I'm an English language teacher. Today, I'm going to have an English language class with you. It will be a part of distance learning system at our school. I have prepared this video for students at 8th grade. I will focus on third unit, that is in the kitchen. And aims, here they are. And after this class, we can recognize some words about cooking and we can describe simple processes. Let's get started. Before starting our unit, first I want to see how interested in cooking you are. Unfortunately, I am the one who asks the questions and I am the one who answers the questions. Why? Because it's distance learning and it needs to be done. Here are the questions. What's the food you like most? And I like homemade yogurt the most because it's really healthy. What is the food you dislike the most? I dislike Coke the most because it's junk food. Who are the better cooks, women or men? I think anyone interested in cooking can do it. What's the dish you cook best? I can cook the pizza best. Isn't it mouth-watering? I think it's absolutely delicious. Do you know how to make pizza? Let me tell you how to make pizza. It's an easy recipe. And here you are. These are all the things you need to cook pizza. Let's look at it. Ingredients. And flour, tomato sauce, salt, cheese, yeast, water and oil. Processes. First, mix flour, salt and yeast. Next, add water and oil. Then, knead the dough. After that, roll the dough. Spread the tomato sauce, grate cheese, and finally, bake it. Are you interested in making pizza now? Would you like to go into detail? If you say yes for further details, let's get started. Before starting, but please keep that on your mind to answer my questions. As you see, it's a recipe for pizza. It has two parts. And first part is the list. And what is it about? Is it about food? Yes, it is. And a list of what food is needed for cooking it. Do you remember the name of it? How can we call this list? Here comes the answer. Yes, ingredients. What is it? And foods used together to make a specific dish. Now, let's look at our second part. And what is it about? Is it about instructions? Is it about steps? Yes, it is. A set of steps telling you how to prepare pizza. How can we call it? Processes. Now, get back to main title, a recipe for pizza. A recipe. What is it? It's the combination of ingredients and processes. I have done my part. I need you to do yours. It's your turn. Can you tell me how to cook something? Can you tell me how to cook a dish? Do you want to learn some words you can use? I think you know some words about cooking. Let's learn some others. Yeah, let's start cooking methods. And the first one, grill. And what is it? And cook food under strong direct heat. As you can see in the picture, grilled steak. Second one, fry. To cook something in hot oil. As in the picture, fried potatoes. Bake. Here we go. To cook something such as bread or cake without liquid in an oven. And roast. To cook something such as meat without liquid in an oven. As you realize, bake and roast, both of them mean nearly the same. Both of them mean cooking something without liquid in an oven. So what is the difference? We use bake for things such as bread or cake. We use roast especially for meat. That's the difference. And the last one, boil. When a liquid boils, it's heated and it forms bubbles. Yes, can you see them? And it forms bubbles, it turns to the steam. Let me give an example. Water boils at 100 degrees. And cooking processes. And chop. To cook something into small pieces, as in the example, chop the onion. And the second one, peel, to remove the skin of fruit or vegetables and peel in the orange. And the third one, dice, to cook food into small square pieces. Cut the carrots into small dice. And the slice, a flat piece of food, that has been cut from a larger piece, a slice of bread, as you see in the picture. And spread, to move a soft substance across a surface so that it covers it. Shortly, we can say put something on a surface. And as you can see in the picture, spread butter on a slice of bread. And sprinkle, to drop small pieces over a surface. As in the picture, sprinkle salt on the salad. And some more examples: sprinkle chocolate on the cake, sprinkle sugar on strawberries. And grate, to break food such as cheese into small thin pieces by rubbing against a grater. Do you know what a grater is? Yes, it is. It's a grater. Okay, and so again, grate means breaking food such as cheese into small thin pieces by rubbing it against a grater. And as in the picture, grated cheese. And crack, to break something so that it doesn't separate, but you can see thin lines on its surface. And whisk, yes, whisk, to whisk food such as eggs or cream very quickly using a fork. And knead, but first let me explain what dough is. And so it's dough and the mixture of flour and liquid used to make foods such as bread or pastry. And again now, knead, and knead means pressing and shaping dough with your hands. And roll, to make something smooth and flat, as in the example, roll the dough. And the last one, pour, make a liquid flow from a container. As you can see in the example or in the picture, pour water in a glass. And now it's time for the kitchen tools. What are kitchen tools? The things you can use in the kitchen while you are cooking something. I don't go into detail because the pictures are so clear. I think the first one, plate, and second one, spoon, and I have mentioned grater and strainer, saucepan, and tray. Here we go. And what have you learned up to now? And some words about cooking? Yes, that's awesome. I think words are okay now. Do you know how to tell the process? Let's look at it. Here comes it. And processes. Are we talking, please look at the pictures. And are we talking about steps? Are we talking about the order of doing things? Yes, we are. Are we giving instructions how to do something? Are we giving instructions how to make pizza? Yes, we are. Look at the sentence, and we have got lots of steps. Actually, we have got 7 steps, 7 sentences. What helps us organize these steps, these sentences? And sequencing words. What are they? First, next, then, after that, and finally. Yes, here we go. And which one comes first? Which one comes first? First is always number one. While you are giving instructions, this is how we start. And when we end in instructions or at the end of what you are saying, you can end your sentences with this word, finally. So first is the first to say, finally is the last to say. Also, we have these three. What are they? Next, then, after that. And they all mean the same thing. You can use then as your then as your second step, or you can use next as your second step. So does it matter the order of these three? No, it doesn't. You can use them interchangeably. Okay, I have done this part, and now self-assessment. I'm about to finish my presentation, but before that, let's get back to our aims at the beginning. And at the end of this video, we are going to learn some words about cooking. And do you remember our aims? And now let's see how far we have come and how far we need to go. And we are going to learn some words about cooking. What new words did you learn recently? Yeah, recipe, ingredient, process, and some cooking methods such as grill, fry, bake, roast, boil. It goes on like this. And some cooking processes such as chop, peel, dice, slice, spread, sprinkle, etc. And some kitchen tools such as plate, spoon, grater, strainer. And now, can you describe a simple process? I hope you can say yes. While you are describing a process, you can use first, next, then, after that, and finally to order the steps. And if you have any unclear points here, please go backward and watch the video again. A final point. I would like to bring this presentation to a close with a final point. Finally, yet importantly. Here we go. Please share food with needy. I think food tastes better when you share it. That brings us to the end. I really appreciate your attention and your interest. Hope to see you soon. Hope to see you on my next video. Goodbye for now. Stay awesome.